What's up and good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to another video. Today we've got something pretty cool on the channel. As you guys know, in our neighborhood we have a little cool neighbor with like a massive car collection, and well, they've got something new. Aside from all of the new stuff you see back there, aside from the brand new TRX, they got something super different. I'm pretty excited about this. I know Dedek's very excited about this as well, but check this out, guys. Check this thing out. I mean, first of all, if these gates were closed right now, like this is the look we need right here at the Rhino Ranch drug dealer entrance. I mean, one of these sitting we might just have to pick one of these up just to keep it over at the gate. But this thing is super cool. Look, we even got the, I mean, this was meant for Derek over there. They got these in the Navy?
They do.
Okay. It's always a good sign when you need the giant wheel chocks. We're gonna be taking this thing today. There's a couple of little issues that they want us to check out, and it's locked, man. Bad neighborhood. So it's gonna be.
This one is a key one. Okay.
Oh, it's got a key?
This one's a key one, yeah. A lot of the ones I've worked on, they don't have keys. You just double stacked up on the
oh, jeez. So I'm pretty excited for this. I've never, other than like climbing in or around one of these, never taken one of these for a spin. These back seats look comfortable, very comfortable. You put a cushion on an ammo can back here.
Ride these bad boys for miles.
Oh, dog.
What?
They come with iPhone holders these days?
Yeah, dude.
Son of a. That's a heck of an iPhone mount right there. The thing is solid.
Not meant for tall people, dog.
I'll fit in this thing. I have a mini truck, man. If I could fit in a mini truck, I'll fit. I mean, a little tight. Oh yeah, we got this thing.
Okay, just wait. I've driven these before, I know.
Which one starts it? The other one? I mean, neutral or is that reverse?
Nope, that's neutral.
Neutral? Alright.
Neutral? Yep.
Parking brakes on? Oh yeah, dude, we can take this. Sounds good. This thing runs on freedom.
That's diesel. Diesel? That's diesel. That's fuel line. That's easy. We'll get this fixed for you today, man. That's just diesel. So it's dripping from on top onto the starter and off the starter. So it's probably picking up some dirt and stuff. That's why on the floor it probably won't start. It's just washing off whatever's on the starter onto the ground. So yeah, it's just diesel. Let me see. I might. Out that little lip right here, you can see where that's where that drip's coming from. We're still looking for the right size because they're not.
Yeah, the pins.
Around. We'll look around, see what I can come up with.
Uh, 1990 emissions, Clean Air Act.
Is it? Oh yeah, I see it right there. That looks like a valve cover leak right here. It's a valve cover.
Most important part right here of owning one of these. Gotta have the block. Let's keep that with us right there.
We're putting this back there too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't get the doors? No, I'm kidding.
I'll take the doors off. Hell yeah, take the doors off.
Drop it down.
Is it?
Oh, two latches on the side,
Yeah, dog, we don't need doors where we're going. Oh, this one's dual rated, man. This is a Marine and a Navy.
Well, some people are gonna hate me for saying this, but Marines are just other people from the Navy, so. Yeah, of course.
Oh, it's got shoulder belts? Yeah, yes. Hey, man, I feel safer already. All right, thanks, bro. See if we can communicate with Dedek over here. Dedek! Oh. Shit, gotta plug it in. All right, we're good. Alrighty, guys, let's see how fast or not fast this thing goes. I'm gonna opt to not go the freeway because I don't feel like going 45 miles an hour on a freeway. What? Okay. Dedek was honking at me. Gotta make sure this GoPro doesn't fly out now that I don't have doors on. It'll be a bad day. Oh yeah. Now I get you want it to not have a lot of power for reliability reasons, our boys in the war zone and only give them 30 miles an hour. Woo. Something smells like it's burning. I think they'd get bigger steering wheels too. These things are tiny. It's got turn signals. It's got turn signals. Look at that. Oh, GoPro, don't fly out. Kind of want to just like run over some stuff right now. But it's not mine, we gotta take good care of it. I feel like that's a safer spot. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's a little loud in here. I don't know who the hell would want to sit in the back of one of these things. I mean, you know, so far, don't hate it. It's pretty cool. Brakes seem to work good. That's good. She runs good for having fuel leak, you know, it doesn't seem to be affecting anything. From all my years of driving, this feels just like the ones that I've never driven before. The no doors air conditioning of your shorts, that's nice right there. That mirror over there is useless. I got the A-pillar in the way. It probably swings out more, but what? You want to go on the highway? Alright, Danik says we should go on the highway. For some reason. Let's go all of 55 miles an hour, I guess. GoPro, you hang on. Oh yeah, we're screaming at 45 miles an hour. Oh yeah, this thing is a dog trying to get up to speed. Alrighty, y'all, we made it off the freeway. Jeez, those poor guys, I gotta take these like on convoys in the States. Like, make sure I didn't lose anything out of my pockets. Yeah, this has gotta be boring, miserable, loud, slow. Hats off to you guys for doing that, because I like a little more modern of a war vehicle. What up here? What's this? We got the whole canvas. This is like it's like a screen net for the roof. You can take the roof off. Interesting. It definitely does a lot of this. When you're on the brakes and you're slowing down, it does this. When you park and stop, it does this. Bro, we should have just took the doors off that, because it's basically the same type of vehicle right here, you know? Military grade.
Okay.
That one's got air conditioning.
Sure, man, whatever you say.
Alrighty, guys, first things first. Oh, geez, these back seats are not really seats. I noticed that the doors were not opening from the outside, and so I just reached in here, and these things are very rudimentary. I pulled this first because I had to reach in from the front side, and apparently this is how you roll the window down, and it comes flying in pretty quick there. It's pretty heavy. Obviously, this is not bulletproof. It's just a heavy piece of glass. So this is how you open and close the doors, but I noticed that the outside door handle was not doing anything, and then I tried locking it, unlocking it, but it wasn't doing anything, and then I came inside and looked, and obviously we need to actuate that mechanism, to which I actually did find these up front there. So actually I just had these on here, so I think it goes like that. It might go a different direction, but that seems to actually work. And then it's got these little boogers right there you push on, and that holds it on tight. So you know, hey, look, first repair already done. It's about the area of my expertise I can get with these things. All right, we got Mr. C. Bailey 619 for a review. Dude, this is wood? Is this factory wood? Now I know this was a 99, but I've been in, or 91, sorry. I've been in vehicles built in 91, and I understand we're going for utilitarian, but my God, Chris, this is what our tax dollars go towards. I mean, I wasn't paying taxes in 1991, but hey, help, there's no backrest. I have a feeling there was a backrest. It looks like there's a spot for a backrest right there, but there's zero. There might have been cushions. I don't know what's going on down here. But at least we got seatbelts, Chris. Safety first, buddy. I also have a feeling they don't wear these. Unless they're like in the States going on a convoy, maybe? I don't know. You ready to enlist?
No.
What can Uncle Sam do for you?
No. No, I'm good. Pew, 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 pew.
Alright, you're ready. You are ready. Yeah, apparently everybody in the military is not 6'3", Chris.
It doesn't go further back.
No, you're all the way back, buddy. You're hitting the bar back there. That's. And now imagine having like bulletproof vest on. Like you're touching the steering wheel with all that.
It's like how your dad drives.
Well, no, he'd have the seat all the way up too, so he hits the headliner with his head. I like how they tried to decommission it by putting a piece of tape and painting it over top of all of the little important stuff right there. Oh, this is a helmet hardtop. Genuine.
Oh, I fit great.
No, there's no way.
Like, how do you get out? Like,
Oh my God, I'm getting shot. Dive, you gotta roll, Chris, roll. Then I got us a genuine United States Navy / United States Marine.
well, they're the same, so,
Humvee.
you know, our paychecks say the same thing.
Oh, fair enough. Since I'm the only mechanic wearing a shirt here today,
Yep.
I got this one handled. Did it? Go ahead and
You
get
almost lost you a pin there.
Well,
Hey, no, you almost lost 2 pins there.
Somebody made me go on the freeway, you know? They don't even have the safety retention cable on there. Alrighty, well, we dropped that second pin. See, I diagnosed this on my way here. I think
don't you dare.
I think we got us a leaky fuel pump.
Don't you dare.
That's what it looks like. You know, you'd be able to see if you were up onto the backside over here, which we're not. Don't worry about it. You stay
No,
over
you can
there,
definitely
that's
see it from up there.
Yeah, I see it too, but well, I'm talking for Christopher. We got a repair right here on the fan shroud. Looks like a little hawk tui and some zip ties fixed that thing, but it's still working.
No, the second mechanic decided to show up to work today.
Oh, hey buddy, welcome.
Hey man,
I was just giving him an introduction. Runs a little warm. Could be because all of these fins are just smushed down, or it could be a lot of things.
It's definitely running lean right now. So following you on the highway, a bunch of white smoke. So you're running lean. Well, Christopher, if you poke that camera down in here, you can kind of see we got a lot of stuff leaking. But I gotta see through the right. No, where are we at? Right there is your fuel pump. Now, if you're looking at that and go, huh, that looks familiar, well, that's because that's basically just a small block Chevy fuel pump. But obviously it's meant for diesel and it's configured a little different, but it's basically the same setup. It rides the cam or whatever's down there, and that's what creates your fuel pressure, and it pulls from the tank and supplies the engine, and well, where the two...
Got a little slippery, guys. The light got a little slippery.
Jesus. I'm sorry, master. Please, no. And then where the two meet, it cracked at the little clamshell. So we're gonna go ahead and source one. They're not the easiest things to find. You can't just go to your local auto parts store and grab one. So it looks like we're gonna be ordering one of these. But yeah, and then they all said that they got a valve cover leak on this side. So we're gonna go ahead and get that situated for them as well.
Nice light.
Light boy.
Oh, check this out. Hold on. This is like, I think this was built for Humvees.
Position the light up a little bit. Believe in you, Nico. Oh, dude. And then, oh, wow, actually.
Look at that. Look at that.
That's kind of nice.
Not bad.
I'll admit, that's...
Right there. Harbor Freight, military grade. All right, get it pulled apart. I'll get on the interwebs and order in the parts.
All right.
See you in a couple hours.
I feel like I'm gonna be the one to pull it apart and then also be the one to order the parts.
I mean, if you can find me a part number. Fun fact, if you walk in with a mechanic shirt, you don't need an account. Nobody asks you. Yeah, they're not supposed to sell to the public, but the mechanic shirt just sold it. They didn't ask for any account. All right, so we got the gaskets.
That'd be nice if I had one.
Dedek, where didn't you order these like 6 months ago?
Something like that.
Oh, okay. So we didn't have the fuel pump, which is obviously the most important thing, but Dedek, this will get you started. Put this in your pocket right there.
I started taking the fuel pump off already.
Well, that was
I've already got it disconnected.
That was a mistake.
Oh,
So this is our, this is our leaky culprit here.
right there.
Oh, I'll fix that with a hammer.
Do it.
All right. Alrighty, y'all. So a few days have passed since we've brought the Humvee over here, and they told me 3 to 7 days for that fuel pump to show up. It has been well over 7 days. The fuel pump is still not here, and I think we are still, according to tracking, 4 days out from that showing up. And well, I don't want this thing just to sit here and not get worked on. So Sergio came by, I saw it, and was like, oh, this thing's really cool. You know what would be cooler on it? Some more lights. So we're walking over to Sergio's right now. Let me show you guys some plans we have to add lights to this thing. Well, all right, Sergio, what do we got in mind for the Humvee?
All right. So it has no lights, basically, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
So it's a big truck, you need lights. We have our new IP brand lights.
Everything, look at this. We got all these beautiful lights here, ultra bright.
Yeah, ultra bright.
Okay. We got the regular work lights. What are these? These are floods?
Yes.
Floods?
No, that's the spot. Yeah.
Spotlights, okay.
And the 5 LED is the flood one.
5 LED floods.
Then we have the combo, which is
Ooh,
both.
what was that, 9? No, 6,
Yeah, 9.
10 LEDs.
10 LEDs, yeah.
10 LEDs in those. All different variations here. Look at this, look at this.
Remember the
Sergio's been stepping his game up. Ooh.
Famous angle lights.
There you go, look at that. Even has his own angle lights now. These are phenomenal for trailers, motorhomes, RVs, whatever.
And the warning lights also amber white.
Look at that.
So,
Sergio is coming up in the world, guys. Look at this, all professionally, bro. Let's go. I mean, we got the display over here.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go show you guys all of these out. We're not gonna be using, obviously, all of these on the Humvee. We're only gonna be using a few. We don't wanna go too wild with it, but.
So this is the economy version, basically.
Okay.
To compete with all the other brands out there. They don't want to spend too much because they hit the lights or they break them often.
Right.
And they're still good quality. I mean, we still.
I'm gonna stand off to the side. Yeah, these things are super bright. Super bright.
It's not like these cheap lights that you buy on Amazon like for $5 each.
Yeah.
And they just broke in 2 months or less. Then we have our spotlights. They have all the versions they talked about and the heavy duty one, which is
Look at this thing.
bigger.
Yeah, this thing is massive. So we'll turn that one on for you guys. I mean, even in the super bright sun coming in, Sergio's window there, I mean, you can see it on the wall over there.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, nice.
Still lighting it up. So we're thinking we're gonna go with these combo right here. We're gonna do a combo spot and flood. Yes, we could do the combo series, a bunch of those, but I feel like just having them, I like them separated.
Yeah. It's a good idea, yeah.
So this is what we're gonna roll with. These ones are cool. So these ones have an amber running light in them.
Or red. Yeah,
or red. Oh, this is dual color?
It's not dual color right now. But that one you can order an option with red one or the amber
Okay,
one.
there you go.
So.
God, these things are freaking bright. So in case you guys are wondering, we've actually been testing these on some of my vehicles for the last, I don't even know. We did it on the Diamond C trailer.
Yeah.
So Sergio, anytime I bring the trailer comes by and he's like, hey, everything holding up good? And like the lights have been phenomenal. So
Yeah,
IEP
that's the main thing.
-USA.com.
Testing and everything.
Yeah.
Ryan is the test subject.
official tester. All right, so let's grab some lights and let's go see what we're gonna do to this old Humvee.
All right.
Military grade? I feel like let's just add that to the packaging. I feel like it's a good buzzword. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what makes it so you can or cannot.
I'll put a sticker here. Military.
There you go.
Or military tested, maybe.
Put a sticker. Been on a Humvee.
There you go.
Yeah, been on a Humvee. Well, we have to wait till we install it after this video. Alrighty, Sergio, what is it like working out of this beautiful Harbor Freight box?
Oh, nice. I like it.
Right?
I want one. I will exchange you 10 lights for one of these ones.
Yeah. We mocked them up right here with just some zip ties. I'm thinking down here is cool. They actually might work if we flipped them over, but they're gonna block the bottom of the headlight. I think these headlights actually come on in 2 stages. The lights on these things are pretty interesting. Me and Sergio were playing with them yesterday or the other day. So you've got all your different lights here. Which, let's see if they'll turn on without the key being on. Maybe not. Let's turn the key on. Some of these you have to actually use this unlock to get it to go over, which I'm assuming is if, you know, we're trying to be in stealth mode, we don't want somebody accidentally hitting the lights on us. There we go. There's the headlights on.
Oh yeah.
And the running lights.
They have low beam right now.
Yeah, so yeah, they're definitely, yeah, that's got to be high beam, right? Down below. I don't know where they found these, but they bought it like this. Somebody had already swapped these out to an LED conversion. So Sergio's up underneath searching for a good spot to route these wires. He's going very extra heavy duty here because, you know, we got to be everything military grade, Sergio.
Military grade, yeah.
Military grade right there. So we got some hefty wire. We're going to be using a 3-position toggle switch. Again, instead of using like a rocker switch or something, this matches kind of the military look in there. There's a couple of just standard toggle switches. So the reason we're going 3-position is because we're going to do 1 position. It's going to be just the spotlights, or sorry, just the floodlights on. And then the other position, center position, will be off. And then when you press it up, or down, whichever way we decide, that's gonna be all 4 lights on. We could have done it on 2 separate switches, but I think this is just gonna be cleaner, keeping it to 1 switch, less complicated. There's already 75,000 switches in there that we don't know what they do. So this is a 24-volt setup on this thing. So they've got 2 12-volt batteries. 2 batteries in series makes 24 volts.
Correct.
So we've got a 24-volt system. So it just says this is an amp meter right there.
I don't know where they have the gauge for that, but
Yeah, we have not found an amp gauge anywhere.
yeah, that's the amp meter. So normally you put them on the ground side and it reads how much current is going through this, and then it tells you on the whatever amp meter you have.
Gotcha.
Once you put them in series, you can still have access to 12 volts. You just grab the power from 1 battery and still have like this. It looks like this circuit breaker is 12 volts only because it's going to the positive side of 1 battery only, not to both together.
Okay.
The issue with that is if you run a lot of things through this, you will discharge more 1 battery than the other one.
Gotcha.
And basically this will need replacement before the other one.
Now the good thing about Sergio's lights is they will run up to 30 volts.
30 volts, yes.
So we got 12 volt, 24 volt, no problem, all the way up to 30 volts. So we don't have to worry about trying to convert it to work with his lights. You look good in this thing, buddy.
I know, right?
You want to get one?
No, it's not comfortable. No.
Oh, the tone changes.
Really?
It got louder. Hit it. I don't know. It had a different octave a minute ago. Can't give these boys a better horn. Sergio, I got a Nathan K5LA over there. Train horn. Alrighty guys, so we've got our measurements figured out. It's gonna work out to a 1-inch spacing all the way across. You'll have 1 inch from there to there, 1 inch between the lights, and 1 inch from there to there. Sergio, does that work out for you, buddy?
Alright, it works for me.
Am I hired?
Not yet.
Oh, okay, you gotta see the quality of the work. I don't blame you, buddy.
Finish first.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, so we're gonna be, this is a 2-inch bar. I'm gonna shoot for center on this using my combo square. You could actually just set it to right here. Set it at 1 inch. That would be exactly where we need to be, which if we were to do our little mark like that, hopefully you guys can see that off my big old forehead. And then right there is in line with where we want to be. Those are our holes right there. Swap out this bit. I'm gonna use just a smaller pilot bit. That way this doesn't walk all over me. All right, now we've switched to the bigger drill bit. I gotta say guys, this is actually my first time using the brushless drill. I use the 1/4 inch impact all the time, but first time using this, and I really do like this drill. This thing's pretty sweet. Probably one of the biggest differences I noticed is this thing doesn't get hot. I mean, this is probably, I don't know, what is that, 3/8, maybe a little shy of 3/8 thick that we're drilling through. And my other drill would be, you couldn't even touch the back of it. Sometimes it would get so hot. What do you think, Senor? Is this better than zip ties?
Okay. It's more cost for us, but yeah.
So these lights come with a little, actually it is kind of rubbery, isolating pad. So we put that on first. Put them up into place. Our washer, lock washer, and our nut. Alrighty. Let's get her tightened down. First the light on the bracket itself. There we go. And we'll straighten the light up and get this tightened down where we want it. Alrighty, so the lights are all mounted up, and now this is where Sergio and them's expertise comes in. Not Ryan's, but you know, we can get the hardware on, we can do all of that. I'll leave the wiring up to Sergio. Look at this, we got full clearance. Oh, we're hitting our stand over here. There we go. Full clearance. The grill drops away perfectly. Tons of room for everything. Looking fantastic. Stays on.
Turn it off.
Push the switch again. Alrighty guys, this is gonna be our first try of the Harbor Freight heat gun. We'll let Sergio see what he likes about it, or doesn't like about it. Again, we are being honest, Sergio.
Alright, I'll be honest.
Alright, be honest, buddy.
I'll be honest that
Sergio has the other brand of cordless heat gun, and I notice he always goes back to his plug-in.
yeah, it doesn't get as hot as it should get. It's kind of slow.
Okay.
So let's see if this one, if it works like I want to, I'll buy it. So I have to hold it, right?
Yep.
It's going. What?
That was pretty decent.
Yeah. Definitely faster than the other one.
Good, good. These are also pretty big butt connectors.
Now I'm tired though.
Oh, you're tired from the... we don't have to run the 12 amp hour battery on this, Sergio.
Damn, dude. You could have given me a smaller battery, dude.
No, I wanted to see how strong you were.
Okay, okay.
So the thing I like about this is it actually has a cool down feature. Me and Sergio thought it was staying on, so if you pull the trigger and you let go, we're like, man, it's not turning off. How do you turn this thing off? You'll notice the light is flashing, and it's actually a cool down feature that blows cool air, not heated air, through the tip there to cool the tip down before it actually fully shuts off. So again, let's turn it on. Oh, Sergio, it's cooling down for you, buddy.
Alright, I need it to heat.
Okay, well, pull the trigger, it'll heat back up.
There we go.
Looks like it's working pretty good, Sergio.
Yeah.
One of the other things we are doing to this Humvee, I actually found the kit inside the back, so we're gonna go ahead and swap this out for him. Is taking it from this military, I don't even know, way too many pin trailer connector, and converting it to a standard trailer 7-pin. That way they can, you know, tow regular trailers with this thing. I'm assuming, you know, you could leave, yeah, I guess you could leave the old one here and then just use this as like an in-between your trailer and the actual Humvee itself, but I think it's gonna be cleaner if we plug this in. I'm gonna tuck this back up underneath here. I will connect these permanently with some type of strap or zip tie or something, and then we will mount the standard 7-pin right here. A little tough to do with one hand, but hold on, that away, you get the picture. But first I gotta paint this black, because when this one was taken off, this one is a little bit smaller. So here, now that that's out of the way, this should sit inside of here. There we go. So unfortunately the holes do not perfectly line up, but we will paint this black to get rid of that little bit of green, and then I'll drill some new holes and attach new hardware to this thing and be good to go. Then they'll be able to tow any trailer they want. I highly doubt they're ever gonna be towing military trailers with this. And if they do decide to go back, well, the connector will be right here. We'll save the hardware and you can honestly reset this back to how it was. Can't even tell we were there. Sergio, hit the brakes. See if this works. Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah, that's running lights.
I wonder if trailer lights have a separate switch up there.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, the military has 74 pins on theirs,
yeah.
so everything's probably individual. Okay.
So left turn, right turn not working.
Well, actually, when you hit brakes, the right turn lit up.
Which one? Right turn?
RT lit up when you hit brakes.
Not left turn?
No, here, you hold this. I'll do the... You have the smart end. I'll go over here to the dumb end. Lit up great when you hit the brakes earlier. If you want to flip flop, okay.
Just press this. Nothing?
Not a...
Field marker, driver, stoplights. There we go.
Whatever you just turned on, there you go. There you go. Yeah, look, see?
Okay, so the issue here
But that makes the brake lights light up.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to have both working. Yeah, this one's not turned on, right?
It does when you press the brakes.
It does?
That turns on. Yeah, here, watch. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Listo.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Both of them?
Not here, though.
Yeah?
It's weird, like they control everything. Like they have to disable and enable brake lights, it looks like. Like it wasn't working when you put it like this.
Gotcha.
So that would be... These guys really don't want to be seen at night.
Oh, we even got our license plate light on. Look, that one's been replaced with LEDs. All right, we got a little investigative work to do. You guys watching this probably know much more than we do about this thing, but these are pretty interesting. Now, unfortunately, the old hardware holes, well, the holes in this don't line up with the other holes, so we got to drill us some new ones. And everything on this thing is super thick, so this plate is probably 5/16. Probably worth some safety glasses. This thing is throwing some big old pieces of metal there. Now again, should anybody ever want to convert this back, it will be very simple to do. Pretty sure that's, I'm gonna say that's aluminum. It goes through very easily when they make these long strands like that. That's very aluminium-like. We are all wrapped up. We now have a standard 7-pin connector. Now Sergio had to take off and he still has a little bit of like wiring that he needs to zip tie up out of the way. but I'll show you guys what the lights look like here with the 2 toggle switches. Well, the 1 toggle switch that does 2 functions. So we have right there, I don't know what that is. I think that's just the standard high beams on, or actually floodlights on, sorry. And then there should be both lights. You guys can see better from over there than I can. But we got 1, we got 2. Alrighty, so now that all of that is done, we are just pretty much at a standstill until that fuel pump shows up. We'll continue this video when the fuel pump shows up. Well, the much awaited fuel pump has shown up. Derek, it's confirmed. Hopefully this is the right one, because if not, well, at that point we're converting this thing to a fast system.
Okay. Could we have just started that from the get-go?
We could have.
I wish we did.
So here again is the old one. Ugh.
Stop moving yours.
Okay. Perfect.
Yep.
That's the one.
Identical. Hey, did it, okay, we're good. To the store. Now we're good.
Came with a gasket?
Came with a gasket.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Know whether fuel suction is up or down position. Now we can figure that out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Look, see? It rides that. It pushes up. I don't know how we would change that, but oh, I guess you'd have to like pull those pins. I don't know. We're good. It's the same setup.
Okay.
We're fine. Hey, dog, why don't you grab that light and take a look up in here?
Let me take a look up in there with this Harbor Freight light.
Hey, dog. Think that's it right there?
Looks like it.
All right, so let's go with that.
Okay. All right. New pump is going in, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, this is kind of a tight spot.
Alrighty guys, so we had a little bit of a screw up here. So while me and Sergio were doing the lights, we were like finagling with the lights and the key on and off. And at one point it went a little too far and it bumped the motor over, which like spun the motor, which then the rod where the fuel pump in that rides the crank was in the wrong position, so the fuel pump wouldn't slide in. So the rod was like kind of wedged in there, so we tried bumping it over like 20 different times, wasn't working. So we pulled off another flange that went over top of it, which meant I had to go grab another gasket. Long story short, we finally got her back, and now we're making progress.
Yep. Pump's in. We just got to get it all bolted together so I can torque down the lines, get all our fittings together, and Ryan can yell his favorite thing.
Well, I'm not allowed to fire things up anymore, Derek said.
Yeah, no, not without me, but I'm here this time. So.
Oh, okay, I can fire it up?
Yeah, this time
okay.
you'll be able to.
Chris, fire it up! What?
Oh God! It puffed of smoke out of the hole in the exhaust downpipe.
Oh.
It's a little face, so it looked like a little skull.
I thought it was something worse. All right, ready?
Yeah.
No leaks?
Oh yeah, no leaks.
No.
All right.
Alrighty guys, so it ran for a little bit. You can hear all the air in the lines.
Right there.
And then, yeah, I guess it used up whatever fuel was left inside of it, and now we got too much air in the line. Give me the bulb to prime it. I don't think they had those back then. So now we're cracking the injectors to hopefully bleed the air out of the lines and see if we can get this thing to fire back up. All right, let's see if we can get some fuel flowing.
That was a nice long crank. Should've kept the first one. That is your fuel drain.
Nice.
All the way up here, they made it super easy. So you don't even have to pop this open if you needed to like get some air out of the system. So right up here is your fuel filter housing. And then this goes off the bottom, which we're completely empty. So yeah, and then something else I read was what a lot of people do is disconnect the fuel shutoff solenoid number 54 connector wire on the injection pump. There's 54 connection wires. And do a couple of 20-second cranks to prime the filter. Then I open the fuel drain cock over on the left-hand side wheel well and crank till a steady flow of fuel comes out. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and find our 54th wire connection. And we're back to where we were because you waited too long.
Alrighty guys, it is a new day. We had to step away because clearly nothing was functioning as it should. We have since pulled the fuel pump, reinstalled the fuel pump. We don't feel like we changed anything. However, we are now getting pressure directly out of the pump, which we didn't have earlier. And then we actually have pressure at the little bleeder valve up here, which we definitely did not have.
stomping on the brake and pulling on the lever. Yeah, we might be losing battery here, Doug. Push the handle back in.
Let's just put the batteries on charger. Okay guys, well yesterday I had to stop filming and leave because there was a fire that was, it was reported as super close to the ranch. Ended up being not as close as we thought. Still close enough if the winds decided to shift. So I left, but Dedic was able to get the Humvee fired up. So that is a big plus. I think for whatever reason, uninstalling and reinstalling that fuel pump, don't know what we did really different, but now it works, so that's good. So we're kind of finishing up a little detailed report underneath of this thing. Anything else that we've noticed, we're gonna get back to the owner on and let them know if they want to proceed and do you know, some more intensive work on this thing. But so far we fixed what would be the main leak, which was the fuel pump. Dedic actually checked the valve covers, and turns out those are not leaking like we had initially thought, so we do not need to replace those gaskets. But there's some little things, like you'll notice there is an exhaust leak right here as Dedic steps right into the light. There we go, there we go. Sorry. We got a tiny little exhaust leak right there, and just a few other things. I don't think they're gonna be using this much, so again, I'm gonna ask them how in-depth they want us to go with the repairs. But for now, it will no longer just sit there and leak fuel in their driveway, which is, I think, is gonna be a big plus. All right, well, quick change of plans. We decided since we have the Humvee up in the air, let's go ahead and just weld a little patch for now on that exhaust. So Dedic's getting a measurement, and more so I wanted to use the Harbor Freight bandsaw. So we've got it in the stand, which again acts like a chop saw. And then you just quick little flip of the lever here, pull off the gas strut. If I can do this one-handed. Come on, booger. Watch fingers.
Almost took me out, dog.
Flips up, and then with a feed table right here, you can use this more like a scroll saw style bandsaw. You can actually cut little brackets and gussets, whatever you want to do in this orientation. But for now, we're going to use it like a chop saw. So this is pretty cool. The little on-off switch, you basically have this little safety. Flip it over, locks it on. You hit that, turns the thing off. If you guys have any other brand of bandsaw, they actually do work in this. This is a universal stand. So it doesn't just have to be a Hercules bandsaw that's in here. That's pretty slick. Alrighty, repair is done. You know,
Listen, she ain't the prettiest girl at prom, but she'll get the job done. There was no good way to get the squirt gun over on this side, so I did what I could. It's very thin over here. It started to open up, so I just kind of had to chase that around, and we got her sealed up. That's all that matters. So
keep in mind,
it'll be good.
You know, we're competing with that.
Man, honestly, I think he got me. I think I got this one. There's no penetration. I'm pretty sure that one will fall off.
I've noticed quite a few welds on this thing. Where was I looking at earlier? I mean, you know, fired up! Fired up! Oh yeah, buddy. She's a runner. Alrighty guys, let's see how she runs now without a fuel leak on her. If she'll get moving. She feels like she's got a little more giddy up to her, which, you know, doesn't take much on these old things. Oh! So fast we lost the GoPro! Alright, we ran out of road before we got to 35 miles an hour. Alright y'all, Operation Bring the Humvee Back to Its Owner. Probably one of the lamer operation names, but we are gonna make the trek back. We got Dedic following us in the Bronco again. I realized on the way here, because I didn't have the lights turned on, there's no brake lights. So these things have no lights on them at all, unless you hit the dead man switch there and turn the lights on. So we had zero brake lights on the way here. I gotta say, driving this thing on the freeway gives me a whole new level of respect when I see these guys in convoys. These things suck on the freeway. We're going all up 50. Alrighty y'all, the Humvee is back in her home. The owner seemed pretty happy. I know you guys have been asking, maybe one of these days we'll finally do the car tour collection. This is one driveway. There's like a lot more driveways and warehouses full of some pretty dang sweet vehicles. So let me know if you guys are interested in that, and I will try my best to make it happen. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now, that way you do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like and get a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforapparel.com, because if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to work for it. You guys are the best. I'm out.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.